One of the reasons that people have difficulty understanding race as a system of social distinction is because, in general, people just have trouble recognizing the systemic nature of the world in which we live. Because our individual experience feels so individual, and also because of the ideology of choice and freedom that we have in the United States, people often imagine that they have more agency and more choice in what's going to happen to them than they actually do.
The reason we don't have a better understanding of our history has everything to do with being such individualists, because as individualists, we imagine that history doesn't matter, the context doesn't matter, the culture doesn't matter. Of course, that's a lot about the American story. The American narrative is that we came to a new land to be free so we could do things in our own way. So this model is so pervasive that the idea that race, your racial association, or the group that you're connected with, shapes your behavior sounds like a bad thing.
The only way that we really can see race as a system is to see ourselves as products of our cultures, our societies, and our histories.
We can develop racial literacy first by having a real frank conversation about the history of the country. And so there's a fine line between taking responsibility, owning that history, but not being totally defined by it. But there cannot be a reckoning. There cannot be a solution to racial division without an honest absorption of the history that we all inherit.